It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Into the box, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Villar.
Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
Batting second.
Stepping in, number one. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Ball two. 2-0 count, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 on its way. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. The windup and the 0-1. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. And that misses. 2-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Hard hit ball to short. Bichette gathers it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Digging in now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, number 11.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stewart is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Garver is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Digging in, number 44. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Stewart is going to have room out there. As stepping into the box, Mark Trumbo. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Mark.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out.
The third baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. In there for strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Anthony Santana.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Soler will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Leading off for Chicago.
First delivery to him on the way.
Mike.
And this is on the outside
Wow.
corner for strike 1. Ball is absolutely crushed. Digging in, Max Muncy.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
First
Max
pitch on its way.
Muncy.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Mancini arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso.
Number 20.
First pitch of the at-bat. Shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In is Jorge Soler. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. In now, DJ Stewart. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 24.
And Wood going to the fastball early and often. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Cobb. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
Full count, 3-2. And just a masterful job of pitching. Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Eugenio.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
The 1-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Into the box now, Kerry Wood, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him, and he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First offering on its way, and that misses for ball 1. And there's a base hit on the line. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
0-1, here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart over to his right. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third, and he is in there. Digging in to try it again. Number 44. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Line toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. At the plate, Mike Trout, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's dead center for strike 1.
rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
He froze him on the fastball there. Number 1 is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Trey Mancini swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Standing in, Peter Alonso hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Soler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. That ball is absolutely crushed. So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at-bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! Hunter Harvey answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Kerry Wood will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Bo Bichette. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he lays off for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he goes to second with it. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. Runner at first following the error, and set to go as the third baseman, Renato Nunez. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Trumbo aboard here at first with nobody out. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. In the air to straightaway right. Soler is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter.
Now to the plate, Anthony Santander. He'll swing it from the left side right here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. To 1-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, DJ Stewart. He'll look to bounce back 24. After striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
From the stretch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to.
And we'll have to leave it there. So striding in, Mitch Garver earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Mitch Garver.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Fouled away. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The next 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Striding in, number 44. He hit a sac fly earlier. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Garver blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7. Now batting, Mike Trout. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Popped him up. Trumbo trying to get there. He can't get to it. This one's down. Ready now, Max Muncy. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santander on the move. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! Now in the box, Peter Alonso. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Number 12.
Digging in once again, Jorge Soler. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 pitch on its way. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez.
Baseman, number 7.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Eugenio Suarez.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So here now's the pitcher, Kerry Wood, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. And their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. That misses. 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Line drive to center field. Stewart is there, and he puts it away to stop. Digging in for his second at bat, Pedro Severino. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging. The 1-2. Liner towards second. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Ready now for Baltimore. Hunter Harvey is getting his first pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he takes a called strike 1. Severino over at second. Harvey on at first with nobody out. Grounder down the line at third. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 1.
So stepping in, number 1. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Kirby Yates is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 1 is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So forward now, Mitch Garver. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center field. Stewart has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Striding in once again, number 44. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stewart is there, 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Mike Trout. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Popped up. Number 1 has got it, and the side is retired. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. 1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. A high fastball is in there. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Renato Nunez is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike. Number 52 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Ready for another shot now. Max Muncy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Mancini sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Peter Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Belted high and deep into right center. Stewart going back on it, still ranging back. Oh my, line. It's gone. Santa Maria.
The right fielder,
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Soler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off, but called a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Maybe too much brake on the slider. 2-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. He's right there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Stewart is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The pitcher,
stepping up now, Kirby Yates. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ken Griffey Jr. will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Griffey Jr.
Skied into very shallow right. VR is there for it. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. DJ Stewart is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Number 28.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And he fouls this one off. Misses, ball 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Alberto.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Throw won't get him. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan VR. He singled his last time up. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Skied into straightaway right. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end. Miguel Castro enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Now at the plate, Mitch
Now
Garver.
batting,
It was a
catcher,
flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Stewart giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Standing in,
Now
number
batting.
44.
Number
It was a
44.
flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready once again, Max Muncy. Runner in scoring position with
second
Sugan.
baseman, Max
First
Muncy.
pitch of the at-bat. Pulled. He tracks it down, and that will end the. Settling in now, number 1. 3 at-bats
Leading
for
off
him in
the
this one,
Baltimore.
all ending with him
The
going
shortstop.
down on strikes.
Number 1. Your
Dennis
attention,
Eckersley
please.
takes the mound here.
Now
Not a
pitching.
save situation, of
Dennis
course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to
Eckersley.
finish it out nonetheless. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Eckersley has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know
The
one
left
thing.
fielder.
He's going to throw
Ray.
strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Orioles down to their final out,
Now
and
batting,
that'll bring up
the
the
first
big
baseman,
power bat of Mark Trumbo. Strike taken up in the zone. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Light showers in the forecast tonight, but they've decided to play this one with the roof open. We expect a good battle out of this conquest matchup between the Cubs and the Astros. Chicago will look to grow their empire. Digging in, Bo Bichette. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 11.
And it's fouled away.
7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Here comes the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third.
At the plate, number 44. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Greinke looks in. Here it is on 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
That is fourth. The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Onto Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
The second baseman, Jose.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Number 44.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The windup and the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Peter Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The
First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 20.
High and deep to right center. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch on its way. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Into the box now, Jorge Soler.
The right fielder, number 12.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Springer is there, and it's a 3-pitch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Popped straight up. Bichette ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the former number 1 overall pick and American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Count still at 1-2. Now the 1-2. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, Eugenio.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. One-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. The 2-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first down. Ken Griffey Jr. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting, Ken Griffey Jr.
4-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Two and 0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Hit sharply toward the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. At the plate, Bo Bichette is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. hitting an even 90 on the gun. The 1-1 pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. Digging in, Mitch Garver. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Greinke comes set. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Gurriel is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Kenley Jansen comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Next up for the Stros, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Aledmus Diaz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Aledmus Diaz.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Josh James, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 39.
Digging in now, number 44, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. In the air out toward right field. Brantley is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Peter Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Bregman waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He went down swinging to start the home first. There's a loaded ball out to right center field. Turning for second is Altuve. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Digging in, George Springer. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Dennis Eckersley comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Now up. Breaking ball, but it's low. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. 3-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get it a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. So digging in now, number 44. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. The 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bichette backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman. As he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And over to third now is the runner. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Billy Wagner trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this.
Swing and a miss. That retires. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. In is Jorge Soler. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Edwin Encarnacion will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. A bouncer to the left side. Played on the backhand. Onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Kirby Yates, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Now the Cuban import,
Now
Yuli
batter,
Gurriel.
the
He'll be
first
looking
baseman,
for something he could drive
Yuli
into the
FD.
gap and drive home that tying run from first.
0-1.
0-1 the count. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings as a
Now
pitcher you want to look in and say,
catcher,
howdy,
Robinson.
if you're waving at me. A
Here we
real
go.
ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Correa, base runner at first with 1 out. And that's in there for a called third
Your
strike
attention,
on the
please.
split-fingered fastball.
Pinch
2
hitting for the
away.
Astros.
Josh Reddick will look
Number
for some
22.
2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Fouled off. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Last strike now for Houston. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that
Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Fans are final.